once, don't tell me twice, eh. For your set you won't ride, tell me why. Hey, tell me why, tell me once, don't tell me twice. Tell me, for your set you won't ride, tell me why. Same side as Jig, up that thing, man, don't think twice. See my bitch can't fit like Nicki, but my shank come bad like Cardi. Anyone like they can hold this knife. I bet they can't ride in the G, dirty on me, same price on my feet. I bet they can't ride in the G, dirty on me, same price on my feet. I bet they can't ride in the G, dirty on me, same price on my feet. I bet they can't ride in the G, dirty on me, same price on my feet. Tell me why, tell me once, don't tell me twice. For your set you won't ride, tell me why. See my bit fit like Nicki, golden fine. And why she on the kid, tell me why. Like Cisco doing hits, tell me why. Don't why the opposition this, tell me why. Tell me why, tell me once, don't tell me twice. Tell me why.
Okay, let's get this bread. Oh, okay, microphone's good too. Now do I want to say more about me listening to the Bible on my drives to and from work? Let's see, what was it? A whole... It sounds... There's a name in the Bible that sounds like a whole Obama. But I think it's a whole Obama? Or, no, there's no B. Something like that. A whole Obama? Yeah, I think there's... Yeah, no O, then. Yeah, it's a whole Obama is a name in the Bible. Not a whole Obama. Okay, so... I broke the scoring, and that's what we're trying to fix here. So, do I... and you sent the fix. Oh. So all I gotta do is just... this was... Oh, yesterday at 8 p.m., right when I killed the... Or I guess right after the stream? I somehow missed this. Okay, continue sequence. We're just gonna, again, snag the whole thing here. Yeah, I should really just use this, excuse me. Let me grab the code. Oh, it's just a one-line change. Okay. And then you continue sequence? Was that what it was called? I thought it was called something else. Score manager is not the thing. Active sequences. Check string. Check code. Check for codes. Continue sequence. Okay, that's yes. I guess I'm getting it mixed up with... Oh, I guess this is continue sequence. What was the other one? Okay, I thought it was add number, which I think it is add number, but okay, so somewhere in continue sequence, do I just copy paste it? Or maybe I can read the code a little bit? Or, you know, there's a comment. This is the one line that was added. Okay, I don't think I needed the whole comment there, too. There we go. Oh, that would make sense. So, yeah, that is breaking out so that it's not scoring everything when it just adds a number. Yo, and T, and... Now, it didn't look like it was actually scoring, though, was the issue. Oh, wait. It's not scoring colors. So, it's just numbers. Okay, let's roll a new one. I don't need that many multipliers. Okay, so a 2 into a 2 should be a pair, so it should be equal. Oh, I'm just scoring pairs as well. It's a 2 into a 2, so this should score 2. Then it should score 52, so 54. And then it should score 4, so 58. So... no, that scored 52 immediately. Wrong. Didn't work. Or I'm scoring the button multiple times. Can I see how many times I'm pressing the button? So score number in the score manager, which it should just be when the button gets pressed. Sure seemed like it was just running this the once. Okay, let's double check and make sure the button is just being pressed the once. And yeah, I could do the breakpoint, but I think this will be faster. Although then I have to find this chunk of code in all the debug logs, which is really just saying I should probably get rid of the debug logs there. Well, this is a different one, right? It's not... Okay, yeah, we're getting to the one that I enjoy. Thank you for the yo. Hello, hello. Also, you're about to get hit with ads, if you haven't already, so... Unfortunately. And I think I might step away to use the restroom as well, so... But hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yep, and then the ads. And I will step away for a couple minutes anyway.
Taste of paradise. I don't wanna blaze boys on my shoulders as I get older.
Okay. And then I got distracted by more random nonsense on Instagram. Okay. Perhaps adding, also add a log message just before the return that was added just to make sure that it's actually hit, which it should. Well, I think I added it in the, when I'm pressing the button. So this is not even before it's scoring. This is just making sure that the button's only getting pressed once. Love ads. I'm assuming that's sarcastic. I don't know. Do people working in ad agencies, do they love ads? Like, I wonder if the people who make ads even love ads. Like, there's got to be somebody out there that loves ads, but... Yes, Meta, I will use Facebook more and more and more. I would say I haven't used Facebook in a long time, but I still post on I post to my business Facebook the random videos if I did something. Which I really should edit more. I'm realizing the last one I just did not get edited properly, so I'm like, it's just because it used to be really easy on my last computer. The program that they had for clipping the video was just right there, and now I'm like, oh, I gotta go over to DaVinci and then export the video, and I guess I still have the other computer. I guess I could try to boot it up and see what the program was. But also, I guess if you don't know me, well, I guess you could see the name Gnomeable there. But I do pixel art and game dev. I haven't done pixel art in forever. I might need to just drop that. I think it's still on my bot that pops up that says, hey, I do pixel art and game dev, but stream every day of the week from 6 to 8, or at least I try to, Eastern, 6 to 8 Eastern. And oh, I guess I could hit you with the... There we go. There's the song. The sun's not up. I can't look at it and sneeze. Oh, and now it's gone. The sneeze was there, now it's gone. Okay. So, when I hit a button, what happens? Button pressed. I like how Okay, let's clean this up. Show upgrades. Okay, I don't need a debug for that. I had it showing upgrades, it's doing that now. No, come back. Okay, I lied. I didn't mean to hit save. Go Raymond. Okay, yeah, we're getting rid of all of these. I don't need every single thing here. Yeah, if I need these, I can make them again. They're debug logs. I keep thinking, oh, I'll use them in the future. It's just like all the code here. Like I have this for these debug. Yeah, no, okay. It's just clogging up space right now. I don't need the debugs. I like this song so much. Okay. Okay, that's the old... Okay, now I lied. We are gonna just hit save and then see what other debugs there are to get rid of, so that I can hone in on the one that I actually want to keep. so that I can actually get this new scoring system working. It'd be fantastic. That would be huge, actually. Not just fantastic. That would be flippin' huge to get the new scoring system working. Because then I could score all sorts of nonsense. I guess I can't score letters, but I don't have letters yet anyway. I don't know. There's part of me that wants to do like an X for like a you know, like a wild. Just it's a variable. So big fan of gnomes, by the way. Well, you would like my my pixel art, of which I don't have enough stuff on my thing there. Let's see. Yeah, because I'm like, I just have this as my merch that can be purchased. Is just this. But I have that whole, like, I did a whole bunch of like Halloween gnomes and everything, so you could, if you convert them to numbers. Yeah, if I did letters into ASCII. Yeah. But oh, I guess it's got my Borderlands art. I was gonna say I added my Halloween gnomes. There we go. It's my whole list of Halloween gnomes there. I wanted to make a gnome game for forever where you run around as a little guy with little legs. He's adorable. Love the teardrop nose. Thank you. And I myself have done a couple of gnome games. This one's a board game, and then this one I feel like is not mine. This is one that I feel like I just provided the branding, just because Brainoid just had a lot more time than me. I just ran with it and made the entire game, essentially. I just screwed it up with a little bit of code, and that was it. I did provide some design decisions that I don't know if it helped or not, but somebody did text me after the fact and say, hey, this is fantastic, and I keep playing it, so that weirded me out, because I'm like, how did they find my number to text me? But is that it? I just have the 2 gnome games? It's just because I've done a lot of gnome-related pixel art, but I guess it is just the 2 gnome games, isn't it? Not that I need to make a whole bunch, but yeah, it's just because I did all of the pixel art here. Oh, and that's, yeah, I was looking up that other Gnome Vtuber, and I was like, oh yeah, they were like part goblin, part gnome, and I have that other like goblin-fied. Oh, shoot, do I remember the name of the person? No, I don't. Yeah, but again, they had like Salty Job, there we go. One of those people that, like, if I can find when they stream, which I guess is at 19 o'clock CST on Wednesdays and Thursdays and Fridays. Oh, well then I guess I could just tune into the schedule there. Yeah, but I'm like, this seems very goblin gnome. Oh, I guess it just says little gnome. It doesn't necessarily, but that's goblin related. The green and the pointy ears and stuff. But yeah, that's on my list of, like, if I ever update stuff. I do want to do the goblin version. I have a goblin version. And then I could call myself a Mogwai. Yeah, it's just because I gotta mess with VTube Studio again, and that's, I don't remember how to do. Because I slapped together the model in 3 days. And then I did that again with this new version. No, I think it might have been a couple more days, but still, I've spent about a week in VTube Studio to make the models that I've made. Okay, and then and this, it does not take much to get me distracted. Did I put the yeah, see, like this, it's like I got the Pride versions. Like I did a whole bunch of different, like, colored Pride versions that, like, I could throw that on my 4th wall. Yeah, and that's the thing. Is like I want to switch out my model at some points too, and I just show up to the stream and I'm like, I didn't sleep super. Then I can use that model or something. Is it under Gnome emotes? Where's the Goblin version? I guess I'll have to find it later. None of that is it either. Yeah, there's that Goblin version, but like I did a detailed Goblin version, right? Unless it's just in Piskel and I never actually exported it? That could also be the case that I never exported that. Okay, so do I use the new UI toolkit or the old UI system? What do you mean by new UI and old UI? Because I've used the... I've been using Unity since 2012, so... Because I was like, I know they did the new input system. That was like a few years ago or something, but I don't think they've done a new UI toolkit in a while for Unity. But this is Unity 6 is the version. Okay, I want to get this working, and it's not gonna happen. It's gonna be another couple hours of me struggling through debugging. No, have faith. I have faith that I'm not gonna get it. Wait, no. Have faith that you'll finish the thing. Eventually. No, finish the thing now. We're finishing the thing now. How are we defining now? I have just no confidence. I do have a history of life going and kicking me in the balls whenever I'm confident, and that's pretty frequent. Well, not frequent that I've been confident, but frequent that when I am confident, it does not bode well for me. Yeah, that's one of the Discords I'm in. There's somebody that's like, hey, should I leave my job and do game development stuff full time? I mean, they also have a backing of like, they've made a good amount of money from board game stuff too, and it's like they are an artist and stuff, so. But I know the one time I did that where I'm like, okay, I'm not doing anything for this job. I don't know why I should stay here. Let me leave and do my own thing for a little while, and then I immediately got, here's a kidney stone. You're done goofed up now, so. So I guess it's not as new as I thought, but yeah, they have a new UI system for like 2022, but it's not very popular, and I don't use it either. I guess I didn't even hear that. I didn't even realize they did a new UI system. But I think they've done new... There's so much bloat. Unity has so much bloat. Which kind of attracts me to it. I have so many projects that have just added so much stuff that feel kind of bloated. That it does. That's this one of those, like, feels like kindred spirits. I keep piling more and more stuff onto each project and never finishing anything, so when Unity's like, we added another... although it's a little frustrating that I've never done the... Unity has much bloat. Have you seen how much there is in Unreal? I have not. That's one of those things of... Yeah, okay, there's still... But I would assume Unreal is probably pretty bloated too, so... that's why you build it. Just build a game using machine code. I think that's why you just build a board game. You just use cards and paper and stuff. And then when the world ends, that'll probably last more than just some digital code. Just carve it into rocks. That's the only way it'll last, and then that'll be easier to debug. Well, okay, I guess the computer's made out of rocks, right? The only player control is cosmic bit flipping. Well, this is just saying that the universe is just the game of life. That's one of those things of watching Ace Rolo. Just like every time I think, oh, this is cool. There's like layers and layers and layers more cool stuff that I wouldn't have even attempted myself. But because I'm like, oh, I like the game of life. I like Cellular Automata. I've messed with it a little bit. And not only did Ace Rolla make the game of life, but the game that was made for this game jam is the game of life, but you can modify the rule set. So you could use this to modify the rule set that determines how the things get spawned. I don't think it feeds back into itself. Like, I don't think there's a section of this that feeds back into the rule set here, but it's just insanity. I think that's so cool. Yeah, Ace Roller is the best. Yeah, no, they're fantastic videos. It always makes me want to go do more YouTube stuff again, but it's just, I like streaming, and then I have a hard time finding time outside of, because I'm just flipping commuting all the time. That's all it is. I'm just gonna bitch about that every single day, because it's 2 hours of my day every day that is gone. But if I don't go to the office, I don't get anything done, and I would like to keep my job because there's no jobs right now. Okay. We're just still getting rid of debug messages. I don't need so many debug messages. Then I can debug why the scoring system's not working. And then when I figure out the scoring system, then I could start messing around with the whole roguelike upgrade system. And oh, I guess I never showed off the game. I never showed off the thing that I'm making. Yeah, I think I need to update this. Because I was calling it a satisfying puzzle roguelike, but it's... Because I was originally... Okay, no, I should just go with the... oh, yeah, also hello. I was like, I'm assuming you're not a usual, just because we tend to stream at about the same time. Oh, this... Wait, I think it was saying that I've rated Adagon the most out of my... Does it have the recap? If I just... Nah, let's just do Twitch recap. But I think it was Adagon is the person that I've rated the most. Right? You gotta get some kind of icon. That's so bland, just to be in the... Oh, I've rated you second most. You've got a bigger fan somewhere. Yeah, some of these are weird. I'm like, these who rated you? And it just says these 1 raids from these people that I'm like, I think I've gotten doubles on raids in other places, but... I'm assuming Funbase has been doing stuff, but I don't think I don't think I've rated Funbase in a while. I did see you updated stuff, I think, right? Because I'm like, at least the icons do not seem as familiar to me. Oh, first for race to use PG Coma. Okay. Again, I think those are like the just streaming at different times. I could hit like share. See, this is confusing to me because I'm like, I thought I hit affiliate last year, not this year. Unless it's just saying that like you've just barely hit affiliate, so we're giving to you again because of whatchamacallit, so. I need to learn how to draw, then you could draw an icon to use. Well, yeah, I think we'd also need to determine what you want to, there's a Discord recap? Yeah, I was looking at my Discord recap earlier. Number 1 server is down to jam. That would make sense. It was surprising to me where it's like, you've sent 500 messages. You're in the top 20% of people on Discord. And I'm like, I don't use Discord. I'm terrible about actually responding to messages. I don't know what kind of insanity. It's one of those things of like, I'm a top 25 streamer or something too. Because there's just so many other accounts that don't stream. Kind of thing. Right? It said something like that, right? I guess not in here. But I think that is the statistic. It's like if you have like a certain number of followers, that like you're in the top 20% of people, because there's just so many accounts that get like that are probably the people that like the viewers and stuff that aren't actually trying to get followers and stuff when they are, you know, just not streaming as much. Okay, at this point, maybe I should just look up the words debug.log and then get rid of them instead of... Yeah, okay. This will probably be a little faster for getting rid of this. I'm just not here right now because I've keep shaving off just a little bit of sleep every night the past 3 nights. And I'm like, it's kind of hitting me now. I'm getting kind of tired. I realized I just skipped a commented out debug. Is it going to annoy me to have to redo these? Maybe, but I'm clear. I don't need to bloat my code any more than it's already bloated. Yeah, because this project is... It's starting to come together, though. That's the thing. In terms of, like, oh, when I just want to add, can I move a button around? That's actually, like, an evening's worth of work. Or can I add a remove? Or can I add a re-roll or something? All of that stuff is like, okay, that's only taking me an evening. Yeah, should I get rid of all that code that's commented out? Maybe. Yeah, a lot of these seem useful, but there's just so many of them that I'm like, I'm not looking at the debugs anymore. Yeah, okay, and a lot of this was trying to get the ball to move around correctly because it did not. Okay, we're gonna just skip all the stuff that's commented out there. And I still don't think I've gotten the ball moving around correctly in terms of... Yeah, because it's using the physics-based solution. But I really should be using a grid-based solution, but when I did that, I just confused the hell out of myself, so... Didn't get a recap because of the privacy settings on Discord. Okay. If the recap is that checkpoint thing I just saw. And yes, the recap is the checkpoint. Yeah, it even comes with music and stuff too. It's like, huh. They're going kind of all out for this recap. I feel like I should share the Twitch recap stuff. Okay, this feels like it's... That's not related. What in the heck is that? Okay, let's just see if there's more debugs in here. Oh, and I don't... Yeah, because it's always after the fact. It's well after the fact that I'm like, oh yeah, the person that's new here. Not only is it... I stream a lot. Feel free to follow if you want more, and also... feel free to show off stuff. I'm always curious what people are up to. Like, I think I saw Thought Thinker got an update of some kind. I didn't really check out what it was, but I think it did. Thought has a post-jam version and also put it on Newgrounds, and it got front-paged. Dang, dude. I am a little surprised, because I think Thought, I mean, it's polished, but it's not... It's a very simple arcade game. I would have assumed that Newgrounds would be... I guess it is front page for like a day or something. I don't know, there's just so many games out there that a simple, like, you know, pick up the things. It seems like that'd be less interesting to people, but... I don't know, can I think of that many other games where you just hoover up random stuff for a bit? Well, it's one of those things, I feel like it's on a Flappy Bird kind of level. That I think is a fantastic idea to finish for a game jam, but not necessarily going to be like... okay, Newgrounds is not as popular as it used to be. Gotten around 1,000 views, though. Better than the average Newgrounds game? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, that makes a little more sense that Newgrounds itself is just not as trafficked. Well, yeah, and I do think of it as a Flash game repository, not as a... like an active site. I think of it as that place you go to play Flash games. And, you know, Flash is past its heyday. It's non-functioning. Also, hello, welcome. When did I pick up the echo? I think it's kind of a stream thing, though. It's just like you're looking to fill time, and the easiest way to fill time is to just repeat what you say. When the fluff and heck was I doing? I was making sure that the button was only getting pressed once when it's trying to score, so I need to go back to my hideous thing here that has all of the everything. And then... after you... and then press a button... is further down here, right? Okay, button pressed, and then I got rid of the debug.log because I was trying to get rid of all the debug.logs because I had too many things. Too many things. Let's see, do I also want to go rant about random stuff in the Bible again? I did mention that Obama is a name in the Bible. It's interesting that there's names that are like... There's a lot of names that I've heard of that are like... It's just because I don't know Hebrew or anything. So that, like, when it jumps from Jacob and Joseph and Rachel, and then it jumps to, like, Uz and Buzz and Obama. That just sounds weird to me, so... also added a car to it. Simple, fun, and quick to pick up. Also has interesting effects and a banger soundtrack, so definitely deserved. Yeah, no, it, like, Thought is definitely polished, but it is simple. So, I guess if Newgrounds is looking for a very polished game... No, it definitely feels like a game that would be on at home in Newgrounds, but also that, like... because it's so simple, it feels like it's from a different era. Pretty much the only part of the Bible I know is Ezekiel 23:20. Do I want to look it up? I do. I just barely started listening to the Bible on my drives to work. It's one of those, like, I have so much time, and the Bible is such a fun. Oh, yeah, okay, whose genitals were the size of donkeys. Yeah, okay. Don't pull it up on stream. Yeah, okay. I should have. I have heard about that one. But yeah, it's the stories in the Bible have been interesting in terms of, like, here's was it Jacob or Noah or Isaac or but it's stuff like, oh, and then he got drunk and then his son found that he was naked because he was drunk. And then he got mad at it. Then his dad got mad at him because, oh, you've seen my nakedness, and then cursed him. And it was like, well, he got drunk and got naked in the first place. It's just so much of like people setting other people up for failure and then getting mad at them when they fail. Like God at the beginning of the Bible. It's just like, do not eat from the tree of knowledge. Of the knowledge of good and evil. And then it's, well, but how are you gonna know if it's good or evil to to do that? How do you know if you've done bad if you Okay, it should just be button press. Yeah, okay. And then God, do not eat. Yeah, but it's also wild to go from the like very vague, like, you know, this guy had a son, and then 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 Noah is supposed to build an ark that is 40 feet by 40 feet by 30 feet or whatever, and that the roof needs to be within 18 inches of... It's just like, they go after a long list of, here's all of the people of this person's lineage, and how long they lived for, lots of that too. But then also say, okay, here's the exact... Man, there's one part of the Bible that I was a little confused by, that like, it was talking about Joseph, I think? No, I'm in a part with Joseph. It's Jacob. It was talking about Jacob, who was like, he was fighting with his brother. So it was a long thing about him fighting with his brother and fighting with his uncle. There was a long set of chapters there. And then there was just this slight diversion too. And then he met a mysterious man, and they wrestled for an entire day. And then he got punched in the hip, and his hip got messed up. Or like in the thigh muscle, and it messed up his hip, and then that was actually God that he was wrestling with. And then they don't bring it up again. It was just like, huh? What just happened? Why did God break his hip? Just, it's wanting me to make it, I want to look it up, because I'm like, did I not understand that? Wi-Fi is having a crash yet, but I wanted to say the Steam page. Got the Steam page recently and kind of excited. Yeah, the ads just happened. But, feel free to link it. Well, I guess I could also just pull it up while the ads are happening. We just go... Is it linked? No, YouTube is linked. Does YouTube link over to... Steam page? This is just gonna pull up YouTube, isn't it? But I will, Oh, this is or is not related, yes or no? Echoes Runner, which was on the YouTube page. Release soon. Well, let's see if I have it on my wish list. Echoes Runner. What in the fluff and heck? Don't... Ecosia is doing AI stuff too? Wait, Ecosia. The website that is all about... You do a search and then you... plant trees. Is doing AI stuff that uses up a bunch of water and energy and probably kills trees? I'm so confused. Yeah, I have not heard anything good about AI and the environment. And... Well, this is definitely saying you should link all of your sites together. So that it is, it all connects. Very VVVVV. And also, I did not have it on my wish list. Ruh-roh. Was I also following the YouTube? Unfortunately, I'm not huge on platformers, but I have played VVVVV 6Vs. VVVVVV. There we go. But definitely reminds me of BBBBBB. Oh, I was gonna say somebody's making noise. There we go. We'll salt the jub later. I'll salt my jub later. Wait a second. Wait. Let's not horribly mangle somebody's name there. Streams lag at every 10 seconds. I don't know if anybody else is having stream lag every 10 seconds, but I know my internet was cutting out for 2 minutes every like 2 hours for a while there, which was obnoxious for me. Okay, good to know that it sounds isolated. Oh, we'll see if I have Wi-Fi issues at some point, because it's supposed to snow. Which sucks, because I'm also like, I need to drive to get to a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and it's like, here's snow. Wait, really? No! I don't mind snow if I don't have to go anywhere, and it's so close to the weekend, where I'm like, well, no, I need to get food, though. So I do require sustenance. Okay, so score the number. It doesn't appear to be doing anything. Can type and read, so that's strange. Can you also hear me, or is it the video is frozen? So. Because I don't know that I've seen too many instances where the video freezes, but the audio well, I don't know. For streaming, some of it. Okay, couldn't. Everything was frozen. Yeah, okay. Koji uses a small model, so it's not that bad. As in, like, you went and looked at what Akoja says. Because I'm like, I don't know of anybody else that knows of Akoja. It was just one of those things of like, oh, I could switch to this search engine that, like, Google doesn't work anyway, and this uses Google on the back end anywho, I think. So. But it was like, it's no skin off my back or skin off my nose or whatever. I'm not getting skinned in any way to use this, so. Now I'm curious how that phrase got made, but. Okay, I'm just gonna take your word for it, because I want to finish this dumb dad blasted mother flipping thing, so. Yeah, most of the energy usage is from training. Yeah, okay. Yeah, stream and chat run on 2 different systems. The chat is more lightweight, so that's probably why. That would make sense. Yeah, text is a lot easier to parse than video and audio. Okay, this I might actually... So instead of debug log for this, meaning we go back here and say, no, I don't really need to do that. I already double-checked the buttons, so they get pressed once. Now we go over here and see what the heck is going on with this. And why it's not doing the scoring correctly. So now we're gonna try to attach it to Unity and see if that's gonna work for me, or if it's gonna be a pain in the butt. Yeah, because this isn't too bad to attach it, but yeah, I haven't messed with whatchamacallit, Claude. I haven't messed with Claude in quite a while. I asked it a bunch of marketing questions, and then it told me this is gonna be huge, and I was proud of myself, and then I stopped using it pretty much. Really, the only thing I trust it for is like, well, it's marketing in terms of like it pulls up a Steam link to a game I hadn't heard of, but even that's kind of rare. It's also obnoxious when I'm like, hey, can you tell me about other games that are like this? And it's like, I'm searching for the things that are like that. I'm like, oh, you're just Googling stuff for me? Like, it's like they put a middleman in terms of this search, and like, sometimes it's helpful. But the fact that we have such a huge amount of money put into AI when, like, it's sitting at sometimes it's helpful is insane. Yeah, the numbers are wildly out of whack with what what it actually does. And okay, let's go into here and see how this is working for me. Okay, last numbers, add a numbers, so that should be, it should just return, I would assume. So the number is 5. That is the button that I hit. Are you gonna? You're not, okay. And this is the list of numbers. That is the list of, yeah, okay. It's a list of numbers. So then, if the count is, so then it should. Oh, it added it to that and then said that, okay, then remove it. I don't remember why it's doing that, but okay. Then it says it's null, so then it returns. Okay. And then if the sequence equals pair, I wanted to go inside of this. Oh no, I wanted to, oh no, this is the one I wanted. No, go back. Okay, that's not how you're supposed to. Yeah, I was like, wait a second, this is the one I wanted. Dagnabbit. It just finished out the thing though, didn't it? Yeah, and that's the other reason, is that you have to reattach it to Unity every time. So it just feels a little faster to just spam it with debug messages. This is complex enough that I think actually sitting and debugging it might be better. Did you... Oh, I already enabled debugging for this session. That's what it's telling me. Right? This is still the same artist, right? Okay, these are edits. I don't trust it. I don't mind it, but okay, so go back to, yeah, no edits. Just give me the, I guess this one album that is for sure. Yeah, not remixes, not edits. Then I guarantee, because that was the other thing, is like, I think the hijack, which I guess I was realizing I could do the Bandcamp version of hijack, because I think those, it was just the remix stuff that it gets a little iffy. Hijack, yes, that's how you spell it. Okay, Bandcamp? I know there's a Bandcamp version. Because they just put a new thing. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this. Maybe we'll try putting this on my stream music. And see if this explodes or not. Yeah, because the last time I used this, something in there triggered the copyright claim thing, and I was like, oh, but this is just somebody's random music experiments. It's just noise for the most part. Okay, so it doesn't matter what button I'm hitting, just any button. You are attached. And then what I'm trying to do is get to, yeah, so that hits that button, spawns it there, continue sequence. Seem to be adding the number okay. At any rate, I want to check this. Okay, active sequences. Check for codes. There should not be any codes, right? Because I'm checking for sequences? Or codes was the... No, or is this checking for the pair code? What did I add? Did I add the wrong... Am I checking the wrong thing? Active sequences? Here I'm adding a sequence. and then active sequences, but then this is just checking for codes as opposed to sequences. Okay, sequences to check has 1, and that is a pair, and that pair is equal to a value of an equal sign. Okay, so that does seem like that's correct. So now the sequence pair value, which was the equal sign, that is correct. Okay. So is active is false? I don't know what that's for. I probably should. Okay, sequence list, which was a list of the equals there. So now if the sequence length is less than the current sequence length, then continue, which it is because there's nothing in the current sequence length. Then check the string if the sequence, which is just an equals, the sequence length minus the current sequence length, which is nothing. And then check if that okay, what is this supposed to be doing? Because some of this I might need to be throwing like comments on just for my own edification there. I think that sequence and current sequence are switched up. So if the sequence length is less than the current sequence length, then the current sequence length. Okay, we're just gonna say so that is active. Meaning it should be trying to score the thing, which it shouldn't be trying to score the thing. Or no, it should be adding a button to the active sequences and then return the active sequences. Okay. Send me the corrected version? Okay. Okay, that does seem like it's just saying, okay, I scored the first thing. Scored. I'm assuming you're saying it's that one check string line there? Because all the rest of this is looking the same? Yeah, and then it's like this weekend is going to be a good chance to show this to other people. And here I am trying to redo the entire scoring system. But okay, and then here. So what changed exactly? No, there's still an issue. Okay, I should just be sitting here trying to parse what it's doing too, so that I know what it's doing. Okay, in current sequence, substring current sequence dot length minus sequence dot length. Sequence dot length or current sequence dot length? Because right now it's current sequence. Am I just adding dot length to this, or am I switching it to sequence dot length? Okay, check string is saying the sequence, which in this case was the equals based on the thing that it pulled from the list of codes to check. Yeah, sequence list was the sequence pair from there. So yeah, it's pulling an equals here, so that's the equals that I want to check. The current sequence length is the one that it actually is. That the button got pressed. Of which it's nothing because there is nothing in that sequence. So then it checks the string if the sequence substring, so the length of it, again, so that was 1 minus 0, which is 1. That's the start index, and then check string is just trying to check if that equals is equal to the current sequence length. Welcome back. I corrected the code I sent you if you want to copy. Possibly. I also kind of want to... Oh, edited. So the substrings integer. So check string is instead doing the sequence is equal to the current sequence length minus the sequence length. Okay, so that is... It's always like, why are we going off of the end of this string again? So this is just trying to say if this is... The substring cuts down the current sequence, so it's the same length as the one it checks with. So it's taking whatever this current sequence... So in the case of I scored 5 buttons, minus the sequence length of the 1, because I'm just trying to check that it's a pair. So it's doing a substring of... So in this case, like a 5 minus a 1, so 4. So then it would be starting at 4. Again, so it's just scoring the end of the current sequence. Which is what I will put in the comment here. Okay, so check the end of the current sequence. Is what that is supposed to be there. Okay, that is making sense to me. So, do we just hit go? Or do we attach to Unity and debug it? I say it's faster to just hit go and... Yeah, okay, in case it's longer. So yeah, it is the... If you have 5 buttons and you just want to score the last 2 with the pair kind of thing. So... We just hit Goo, World of Goo. Don't remind me that I also have World of Goo 2 that I wanted to play. And then you went through Gorogoa in there, like, I don't know, it's only 2 hours. And then I'm like, oh, well, it looks like thank goodness you're here is only 2 hours. So I get 2 hours is easy to find, right? Then I can finish all sorts of games, and then I can play Storyteller, that's only like an hour. I'd love to try to help, at least a bit, but I was coding all day yesterday and I'm done for a while. Working on hat sprites for now. No, that's entirely understandable. Like I'm most likely gonna be doing menu and UI stuff after this. Like, I'm done messing with scoring for a little bit. I'm assuming it's the thing here. Okay, so Unity just said the start index cannot be less than 0. So before I hit debug, can I understand what's happening? So the current sequence is 0 because I haven't scored any buttons yet. So then it's saying 0 minus 1 because I'm checking for a pair. So do I just add if it's a 0? Yeah, the sequence length is greater than the current sequence length. That would make sense. Oh, this. No, wait. That's because that's a continue. So if the sequence length is less than the current sequence length. Oh, you're saying, yeah, so you're saying switch this? So now I'm scoring a pair, which is now, it's 1. And then the current sequence length is, oh, continue, so then it would skip past this if. Switched it in the code that you sent me, as in like the, this got updated or added or something, or changed? Okay, well, again, let's go. See, that didn't, that both A doesn't feel as good as saying, let's go. And also could just be construed as like, we're gonna goo all over the place. Let's goo. We gotta goo everywhere. Okay, so that was just a 2, so now we do, so then this should not score as a sequence, but it should score the numbers. So this should be a 3, or it should go up to 3, and then it should go up to 7. 3, 7, okay. But now we do these 4s over here. It should score 4, and then hopefully, if it's all working, which I doubt, because we've had problems, then it should score. So then in total, this would score 58 plus 7. So it would score 4 and jump up to 13. Or no, 11. So it would jump up to 11, and then it should jump up to... and then add a 54 on top of that. You're sure it'll work? We'll go off of your confidence, not mine. I believe in you who believes in me. But the ending number should be 54 plus 11, which is a 65? No. So that just, because it was at 7, it just added 8. So that did not score the sequence. But it didn't explode there. So. 58 plus 11. There are 2 4s. Let's see. Oh, and I can't re-roll anything. I got rid of the re-roll there too. Okay. Yeah, it seems like another one of those. Let's just attach it to Unity, and so it doesn't seem like it is. At least it's not exploding when it hits the. Should debug your code and actually run it for once. I was like looking at all these typos that I'm like, this doesn't look like it was ever run. We're just gonna trust it though. We're gonna just do... Yeah, but I mean, as much debugging as you're gonna do, I'm also gonna be doing debugging anyway, so we'll just debug together. Yeah, it wasn't. I could tell based on the length. It was like all the typos was like this. Nobody ever ran this. Okay, so it's attached to Unity here. So it should hit this button. Okay. And then... it was a full trust the process way of programming. That's the only way I do it. I just say, I'm never going to be able to plan this. Let's just go. So... Everyone knows not to trust the process. Well, it's just I never know how much to plan, which is why I don't end up planning at all. Because I'm like, well, I could plan and say, well, I want to score letters, and I want to score numbers, and I want to score colors, and I want to score symbols or whatever. So it's like, it's all those like offhand cases that I'm like, oh, well, this is a Rube Goldberg machine. I want to score dominoes, and I want to score pins, and like, it's just how much complexity do you plan for at the beginning? Well, and it's because it's a more systemic game that, like, I think that would make more sense for a narrative. If, like, okay, if you're having a beginning, middle, end of a narrative, then you can say, okay, here's all the narrative. Then when you have that skeleton, you could flesh that out with, like, okay, here's all the dialogue between the characters to get to those different points. And then you can plan out the entire thing that way. But here, where it's these interlocking pieces, I think it's harder to plan out, okay, how does this interlocking piece interlock with this, which is also going to change this other interlocking piece. Okay, so we're gonna go inside of everything just to double check that. So this number is a 3, which is correct. It's hitting a 3. So last of numbers, which is 0. There are no numbers in there. It adds the number. I don't remember why we're doing this again, but max code length. If it's greater than the max code length, the max code length is 0 because we're not scoring any codes. How does max code length fit into this again? Add a code. Add a sequence. Oh, yes. Okay, code. Code and sequence are two different things. I'm not scoring a code, meaning it just removes it and says, okay, that's not what we're worried about here. So if the last number is null, which it is because it just got removed, then just add it as a beginning thing, and then we don't want to score the rest of this because there is no sequence. It's the first number. So then it goes to here to do this. So then we go inside of this. I love the hello animation you did using the game mechanic. It's suiting well here. I need to make it the name of the game. I need to have it say plunk, is really what it is. No, it was that moment that I'm like, okay, this is far enough along that I can feel a little more confident in this. And it's kind of the thing I point at is like, okay, here's the potential of the game that you can score like whatever kind of or you can make whatever like picture you want kind of thing. I just find it so mesmerizing to watch too. Yeah, but I think the other powerful thing is if you can attach it to music, like it plays notes while it makes the thing. I'm like, that's I think gonna be, that feels very powerful to me for social media, where it's like, okay, if I have pixel art of a shark and it plays the Jaws theme, or if I have pixel art of like Pikachu and then it's playing the Pokemon song. But yeah, I definitely, like, I wrote down some marketing ideas too, because did I write down like the one I want to do is like Infinite Impossibility, where it plays the Mission Impossible theme song, because you know it does the dun 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 dun, but then because it's just those notes, you could do it in a figure 8. And I'm like, oh, well, a figure 8 of playing those notes. Did I write? Is this one that got marketing ideas? Yeah, there we go. But yeah, if it's a figure 8 and then I also turn it sideways, so it's a figure 8 symbol, then but yeah, and then I can definitely do the like, oh, how high could you score? And then I have it, you know, the ball bouncing around a bunch of things there too. Okay, mission. Yeah, impossible. Theme. Yeah, whatever. My keyboard's too sensitive. Theme inside. Infinity symbol. But yeah, it just feels like there's a lot of potential in the, like, code, art, and music aspects of it, so. It's again a one-line change. Sent the line in Discord again. Let's pray it was the last mistake I made in the code. Well, we can pray. Pray to who? God? God seems to be a very, confusing and capricious character here. Add a last number equals number. Again, we're gonna just trust. Just gonna trust and throw it in there. In the continue sequence. Do I finish this out? No. We're just gonna, again, trust. Hope and pray. Pray for the code. Continue sequence. In the sequence detector, where the continue sequence is. Okay, the reason we're doing this is because... pray to the electrons running through the cables. I suppose that's one thing you could pray. I mean, there is a lot of, like, pagan stuff tied up with, like, a Christmas tree. Is like, oh, we decorate the Christmas tree because we're praying to the god of the tree. So... okay, the difference is the number minus the last number. And then the last number is equal to the number. Isn't that what this was supposed to be here? Whatever. I'm not gonna... because the message is sent before, I forgot to ever update the last number variable after setting it. That would make sense. But you wanted to update it before it does this stuff? This feels like one of those things you would just throw at the end, where it updates and say, okay, now I'm doing the next thingamabob. Oh yeah, that got detached. Okay, so now let's just try to score a sequence. So now I did not attach it to whatever. We'll see how it goofs up and then attach it. So it should be 4, and then 58 plus another 3 is 61. And 4, 8, 11. So it did not score the sequence. So let me go back to it is add again, and I've been hydrating a little bit.
taste of paradise. I don't wanna blaze over shoulders as I get older.
Every time I leave Pagorli unattended, all chaos breaks loose. We can do that. It's not too disruptive. Done some stupid stuff, and there's parts of the code that can be removed entirely. I send you the full class again very soon. The public functions will stay the same, so you don't need to change any code outside the class. This is feeling, this is feeling like working with an AI. It's like, I'll just ask for it to do the thing for me. Oh wait, now we gotta debug it and actually figure out how it works. Row. Oh wait, I was debugging it and actually figuring out how it works again. I went into this saying, yeah, it's not gonna happen, and I jinxed it. Here it is, not happening. No, this was always going to be a process. This was never going to be easy. So. Yeah, you could replace the AI. Can also send non-working code. Yeah, that's... Am I a step above what an AI could do? Or am I at about the AI level? I'd say probably at about the AI level. I don't know. Okay. So, we're just seeing what happens. So adding the sequence to then check it is fine. But then when it goes to here to check the sequence. So yeah, it's finding the code to check. That's fine. No, I just said that's fine. You can skip that one. The valid codes are fine. It's here that I want to step into this. Yeah, it's the sequence list is fine, and then it's here. So then the current sequence length versus the sequence length. So then you should continue. No, it should... a small step above, I was able to write working assembly code that the AI did wrong. Well, that's the thing too, is like when I've tried using a little bit of AI code, it was kind of very, again, that like very jagged frontier of AI. Some of the code was like, okay, this is more than just boilerplate code, this is helpful. And some of the code was like, this is wildly in the wrong direction, it's not helpful. Okay, but it should not be checking the string though. Because the sequence length is 1, the current sequence length is 0 because it's just doing the, like, it's just hit the 1 button. But now it's going to continue? No, it's not going to continue. Oh, continue being the for each. It's one of those, like, the break and continue inside of for loops I have not messed with much. Okay, so yeah, it's not checking the string, so that's fine. So if it is active, which it's not, then it would be adding the thing that's just scored, which it didn't. Okay. So that's actually fine. Okay, score number's the only thing I need to worry about, because that's the one issue that I'm having. So now we hit continue. And then Unity, did you update to the next button? You did. Okay, so now I've hit the 1. So now we're getting into the... Okay, since I was just hitting the 1 button, Because is this going to be continuing to add to the thing? Yeah, now it's getting interesting. We've gotten past one button. Now how is it goofing up on two buttons? So we're double checking everything. So last numbers, which is 0. Yeah, because this is every time there's a new number. Okay, and then, yeah, so it's passing in the 1 just fine. That's correct. And it's for code. It's checking if it's a code. It's not a code. So then it's... Oh, it's still the old. I was like, I did not... Well, because the... Is this a full rewrite, or was there a certain thing that you... What all do I need to be pulling from this? I guess I do have the sequence detector. Should I just pull the whole thing here, or... Oh, enums are gone and a big part of the continue sequence. Okay, so then we just download it. Do we get rid of the old one? Yes. Because I just need some kind of working version of this. I was gonna say, and this has not been run, I'm assuming? Because this is not... The typos have not been fixed here? Yes, so then... Again, I haven't tested the code yet. Okay. Well then, let's not completely blow it up. And then, can I... drag you over here, and you over here? Aha. So now we can fully compare and contrast. This is my thing. No. Who's... You're the... Okay, yeah. This has all the, like, it can actually see stuff, so... We're blowing up sequence type entirely? You did mention that the enums are gone and a big part of continue sequence. Okay, let's just blow it. The code's not working anyway, so let's blow it up and just try to understand it as we go along. So, yeah, the sequence type stuff is gone. I've got too many usings. I can't pull these to where they're actually like There we go. Now I can pull them to where they're the same. Add sequence looks to be about the same. Add sequence looks to be about the same. Reset is right there. Okay, so I snuck it in at the bottom as opposed to here at the top, which I guess either or. So only continue sequence should now still be different. Well, reset also seems to have been changed, so lies, all lies. Let's throw you in here. Last number sequence is sequence type dot none. of which you blew up the sequences and did not update that, so. I don't know, I'm getting more and more like, maybe my trust is misplaced here. The code has never been run. Maybe we don't trust that it's just straight up working. Okay, this does seem a little cleaner without the enums, actually. Because it's just doing the thing instead of doing the enum check stuff, so. Trust me, bro. Okay, and it's just straight up gotten rid of all of that. Excuse me. There we go. Okay, so all of these just got rid of the enum. Yeah, it's the thing. As much as I did not think this was going to be a fast process, so it's like, is this slower or faster than I could have done it by myself? And the answer is, I think it's probably about the same. This was going to confuse the heck out of me anyway, no matter what, so. Okay, so that just really got rid of the enum stuff. So that's the major thing? We're just kind of getting rid of the enums? Yeah, I will leave my comment there for sure. And then reset, I moved up to here, so then this bottom reset can be removed. Get that rolling R, like I can speak Afrikaans. I have been getting a few of the Nita something clips, but I was just like, ooh, green. Ooh, Croc VTuber. Heck yeah. Yeah, it really doesn't take a lot for me to be like, ooh, green. That's, I like the VTuber. Which, yeah, does give you a good guess as to, like, I do like some, Cecilia Ambergreen. I do like some Fauna. Or in this case, Nimby Nightmare. The less code still had parts of my previous checking system that would have only scored 1 for getting 3 in a row, which is not what we want. Therefore, the full enum checking is completely obsolete. Yeah. Because I was like, I do want it to score any number of things. Which is why I was saying the stuff like, oh, add a code that I can just check the code. Okay, whatever. So... did I or did I not pull everything over? Let's just hope I did. Okay, you can go back here. Okay, now let's see if it did the thing. God, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, I could stay up late. I'm not driving to work. Yeah, I'm driving to the doctor's office instead through the snow. I should probably be rested. Meaning, yeah, it's only 7 o'clock, but maybe I should think about going to bed, because... It's only been an hour and a half, though. I'm like, I want to get 2 hours of streaming in. It's like, well, let's start earlier. Which means just, Actually, so let's just score something that's not, so this should be 5 and then 2, so 7. Why'd you skip the 5? It sure looked like it lagged out, though, and it was like, it's not, it looked more like Unity just lagged out kind of error. Okay, that seemed to do something. Next time you ask me, I'll just say I'll give it to you the next day and actually run the code for myself before, and I'll end up saving time for both of us. I wasn't even expecting you to do anything. I was just kind of, maybe not joking, but like, Yeah, it's one of those, like, if you want to help, you can. But I was not expecting anybody to help. I do appreciate it. Okay, but that did seem to work, so this should be 5 and then 60, because this should be 55. So it should score 60. 55 and then 110. So we're going back to the... Any of these is going to score 50, right? No. Okay, if we just score a 4 then, that's 6. If we score a 5, okay, no, we scored this 5. Okay, but then if I score a 5 into a 5, so 11 plus 5 is 16, plus another 5 is 21, plus 50 is 21, plus 50, 71. But last time it scored that immediately and then that. Because I hit the 5 here, is it not clearing the 5? Yeah, okay. So it didn't clear the 5, is that what's happening? So then this sequence should be broken though. So is it gonna go to 122 and then jump up to here? Have to call reset to clear it. Okay, so 122, then it's gonna add 51. So jump up to 73. And then 175. Let's see if that's... So 22. Aha! Okay. So yes, it's not resetting. You have to call reset to clear it. And then the reset, because yeah, reset is not getting called any. Oh, it's been an hour and a half. I stand all day though. Other way around. I sit all day. Do I want to stand for a while? I'm thinking about it. I'll sit for a bit. Okay, well, I guess I will do the stretch. Do nice back stretches. Okay. Oh, I never... Because I was going to do that as well. Because like I said, third shift watches me, and then I watch third shift. Yeah, I wanted to go dump this on the third shift Discord. And say, it's me, I watch all the thing. I was gonna say, I saw the name on the stream avatars there. And I was like, oh yeah. I can go dump this on the third shift thing. Like I said, I hope y'all are doing okay. Sounds like it's been a rough end of the year here for the both of you. Yeah, it sounds like a rough health crisis. Oof. Yeah, 2025 sucks. Yeah, I've had... Well, yeah, that was like the start of the year for 2024, was when it dumped 4 different crises on me in that 1 month, and then it was fine the next month. But in that 1 month, I was dealing with unemployment, my car broke down, I was passing a kidney stone, and my grandma was dying. All in that 1 month. Luckily, it was all fixed the next month where I was employed. I passed the kidney stone. I guess my grandma passed, so that wasn't... But, you know, it wasn't actively happening anymore. But I guess, so hopefully it will pass, and it will be better. Or I guess it's one of those things of, like, it doesn't help you to think otherwise. That's When I want to be defeatist, that's what I gotta tell my... Okay, so let's get rid of you. You're not actually the thing that I'm looking at and running. This is the thing that I'm looking at and running. What was it where I saw that recently? Where it was like a guy saying, well, will it help? It's like, how do you not worry about anything? And his answer is just like, will it help? I don't know, it feels like it does. That's the issue. If I just think my way enough, I can think my way out of this hole that I'm in, right? That's the allure every time. I love thinking, and I'm like, I can spend all day in the car when I'm driving to work. I can think all about all the things I haven't done. And then when I go sit down, I'm like, ooh, computer, all the distractions. That's the other reason I want to stop commuting. Is because the only thing you can do is think about all the stuff you haven't done. But then when you actually get an opportunity to do anything, you don't, because all you've done is drive. Okay, I need to reset the code. I need to reset the numbers. And that is every time you hit the button again. So not when this button is pressed. The UI button, which is the ball. Which is open pipes. Should be, yeah, color sequence clear, number sequence clear. I'm not using those anymore, so those can go away. And we instead say... Yeah, I haven't had a sucky year. I don't know, 2024 wasn't super great. Yeah, both of the years that Donald Trump got elected were not great. 2016 was that was an awful year for me, because that was another one where I was unemployed. Yeah, I always think of the thing of like, and then that damn gorilla died. That's the moment when we hit the dark timeline. Was when Harambe happened. In 2024, it was mostly just a malaise of like, when poor Harambe. And then somebody trying to do the like dicks out for Harambe is like, huh? What? Is this the thing we're doing? Holy heck. Score manager, reset. Sequence detector, I lied. But yeah, it was one of the, it's like a year that, oh yeah, because I had a breakup, and I had I was out of a job, and then Harambe died, and then Trump got elected. So yeah, just not a good year overall for me for 2016. Yeah, 2024 was a bit of a bummer because I was like, I'm gonna leave my job and pursue my hopes and dreams, and then immediately got hit with, hey, here's a kidney stone. You gotta go back to having a job so you can have health insurance because America sucks. Well, it's good. America just never got updated. It's like the world passed it by. It's like we got into a good place in the 60s, and then we just said, yeah, that's the right minimum wage. We don't need to update it. Okay, it's not... Where the flippin' heck is the... So is it score manager? Do I not have sequence manager? So score manager. You don't have a thing for the button reset stuff. So score number. Yes, score manager, score number under here. Oh, and then I have a reset here. Okay. This was just from a different time, but I can use it for this. So then we do sequence manager reset. Yeah, this is the health sequence detector. But I've definitely also had the, like, if I have a health crisis, it's in the middle of the night. Reset sequence? Or reset? It was just reset. Yeah, no. Excuse me, stop trying to help me when you're not giving me a thing that's... I really dislike the fact that a lot of these search things, they try to give you the answer that they think that you want. And I'm like, give me the answer that I want, then give me the answer that I think I want. It's so obnoxious when I search for, okay, I want this exact text. I want this exact word. And then it's like, oh, you want this other word, right? I'm like, no, stop helping. Give me the exact answer. Then give me the imprecise answer. Okay. That is not reset. It's not resetting anything. I just added an ability for this to be hit if I... So now we go into the game manager and we say, when you open the pipes, this is where I had this, right? Sequence, no, score manager. Reset. There we go. Reset. Why are you adding a bunch of extra text in there? I just want, like, I want the one word, the one thing. There's just this throw the spaghetti at the wall and hope things stick kind of attitude. Which, as much as I like to do that with code, I also like to peel the spaghetti off to say, okay, here's the thing that's actually stuck. Let's... Instead of just continuing to throw more spaghetti at the wall. Okay, so they should score 5 and then 55. Should put it at 60. And hey, it did it. Okay. So now let's just do the 4s. Well, no. Okay, let's try this triple then and see if that scores. Because that should be 5 into 5. So 5 again, so 60 plus another 55 though. Should be 115 or something. It is. Arhar. Okay, so now we do one that's not a thing. Yeah, and I'm not, unfortunately, not scoring the blues together with it, but... Aha! Okay. So all that work to get it so that I can... Okay, so now... Do I just bring back the color sequence code? It feels like it should be in the sequence detector where I'm detecting the color stuff. Well, I could also just scrape the color off of this for now. That feels like it gets rid of a lot of the tactics of the... Okay, can I just pull my... I could. Yeah, I have it here. It's just because there's a possibility of demoing this weekend. But I'm like, And then there's a possibility of demoing it like a couple weekends from now too, that I'm like, maybe we just do the fast answer, so. If the colors are indexes, you could create a second instance of the sequence detector for colors and register custom color sequences. Like I said, I do kind of want to do that too. Well, that's the other thing too, is this, because this is like a one after another kind of thing. Well, because it's also one of those things of like if you score it not in order too, is the question. Because I think this is all scoring everything in order, but I also kind of want to do the like, if it contains like orange, yellow, and green, then you get it to score. Yeah, because I think this is all ordered and not... Yeah, it didn't do unordered. Yeah, okay, so that's going to be another thing to add. And yeah, this also does not have color stuff. But this sure seems to be working for at least the one thing that I checked. Do I want to try... Ooh, Let's really try stress testing it with a palindrome. So, because I think that's okay. I figured out a pair. Let's try doing like a palindrome too. Oh, I guess yeah. If you wanted to score a sequence of 3 numbers, it's just 2 pluses. So, so add a sequence. And then we do... Yeah, and I was like, I wouldn't be able to do multiple... Yeah, so it would need to be 2 different versions of palindrome, but that's okay. So we do a positive into a negative, being... like positive palindrome. You now need a list because there are 2 possible palindromes. There's examples in the code comments. Yeah, that's... Yeah, so I understood that for ascending, and then example of palindrome being... Oh, okay. Add sequence list. Yeah, okay. I don't need the full example. There we go. Okay, so yeah, you can add multiple... I was forgetting add sequence. Oh, there was... Yeah, okay. Oh, it's because I'm using one version of add sequence. There is the overloaded version of add sequence, that is. I do wonder if anybody's learning any kind of code off of off of this, as in like if people that are not code pilled, I guess, people that are not programmers, if they're learning any kind of programming off of this. Okay, so now is this the song again, or is this just another random song? No, it's a different one. I just like this artist. Yeah, it doesn't look there's been anything new, at least on this thing here. It's such a bummer that there's a few artists that I like absolutely love their stuff and they just stopped, seemingly. Okay. Do I push through or do I take the ad break? We're just gonna push through. I want to... Yeah, right at the point where it's like showing the power of code, it's showing the power of planning and doing the thing. Okay, so I need like a... I can score a 3-2-3. Minute and 20 seconds of ads. Okay, no, if you've got ads, that I'm about to test the palindrome code to see if that does work. I'll join you in taking a break. Am I gonna watch my own ads? No, I'm gonna watch social media, but close enough, I guess. Okay. That time I got distracted by, oh, that's... I'm glad I noticed that. But that time I got distracted by random piano playing instead. Because for some reason it decided I wanted to watch a guy jam out on the piano, which I did. Oh, and... Oh, it's not a Pagorli making horrible, monstrosities. It's a different Phil. Okay, so now, the moment of truth. This should be 3 plus 53, which is 56, plus 2 is 58, and then it should score the palindrome, and I just gave it the same... I didn't. Wait. There's no... The sequence is... There's no... Do they all score 50? There we go. Here. It's just saying, okay. There we go. And then do I make the palindromes? The palindromes should probably score more, honestly. Yeah, okay, so that wasn't actually going to do anything. Okay, what do we think the palindrome should score? -50, right? Yeah, C# does support switches for strings. Yeah, okay, I'll make the code better here if... I'm just gonna test it real quick, but... I guess not, I'll improve the code. I thought you wanted to see it. What are you fluffing me, you dumb? Okay, then we do... So, what do we think a palindrome should score? I think it's at least 3 numbers, so... I'm thinking we just do a 100. That makes the most sense to me. It is a lot... I think that is a lot harder to score, though, right? Maybe 150? Because you gotta get the 2 numbers, and then you gotta get a 3rd number on the end. Maybe a 150? I don't know. It's a balancing thing, but... So we do 150. That may or may not work. And yeah, this is 2 palindromes in here. That's the thing, too. So 50 plus... Okay, let's just say, what are the ones that score? So that's 1 palindrome and then 2 palindromes. So that should be 300 plus another 50 is 350 plus whatever the numbers do. But so it should be around 350, 360 something. Well, no, that's 6, 9 plus 4, 13. So that's 360... 3 or something like that. If this got saved, that did get saved. I don't know, I guess we'll see. Straight up nothing. Why didn't you score any of them? I just added another sequence, that's all I did. Unless this other add sequence wasn't actually working. Oh. I was so ready. I was so ready. Okay. It's only been 2 hours? I feel like there's just been so much that's I've been doing a lot of yapping, and I feel like I've gotten stuff done too, so. Okay, I can't really hit a 5-6-5 or a 1-2-1. Yeah, why didn't the buttons disappear? That is, I think, yeah, okay, so that is working. That's Unity, just updating weird. Can I hit a 2-1-2? That's reminding me of, 2-1-2. Shoot, what's the... I'ma ruin you. It's... Okay, wait, I need to get rid of these as well. Oh, that's gonna double it enough that... Okay, wait, I just need to hit the 2, the 1, and the 2. There we go, okay. So 2, 1, and 2. So that's a 5. So 25 plus 150, hopefully. So... Oh ho ho! I did it! Congrats! It's working. Ooh, there's a palindrome right there. Oh, hell yeah. So then it should be 5, 10, 14, plus 150. 164? Hell yeah. So palindromes are working. And apparently aren't that bad to score. Surprisingly. Okay, now I need to get like positives, and with these sequences is finally getting a lot more puzzly. Wait, this wasn't puzzly enough for you? I feel like this is fairly puzzly. In terms of like you're trying to figure out how to get everything ordered to where you want to hit it, but then also you got to figure out how to get these to not cross each other, and... But yes, this does add a lot to the possibilities. So now what I need to do is get this attached to like the upgrade things. But this is still a major success. Oh, and I guess I can. So then I can mess with menu stuff some other day. I'll see, this is... I need to be like... I need to score it. I need to see it working, and then I need to just, like, go mad. And then I can clip that and be like, oh man, I went crazy because it's working. Hell yeah. Although one of those weird things of, like... I didn't make the code, though. I just sort of... speaking of puzzly, I played a little Baba Is You today until I got stuck. Yeah, that is... Oh, I don't think I don't even have Baba Is You on here anymore. How long did I get? How far did I get? I sort of had fun streaming it. It was also sort of hard to... Yeah, I have 8 hours. And I got through like a handful of levels and then just got hard stuck and have not messed with it since. Oh, I played it on my birthday last year. That's what it was. This is part of the all-day stream. Was playing Baba Is You. That's the last time that I played it. It's so weird because I'm like, it's a good game. It's just heck it, like at least the ones that I was able to solve and realize with the like complete rethink of how to solve the puzzle and how to play the game. When I was actually able to do that a couple times, boy did that feel good. And then I just got into a long series of I just couldn't solve any of them, and it just stopped. Oh, it's a hoodie? That is a hoodie. That's neat. That's neat too. Okay. I just now put together that that's a negative version of Baba in there. Yeah, it's good, but so difficult. Yeah, that's exactly the problem I ran into. It's what I'm running into with, whatchamacallit. Railbound. Railbound, I've also gotten to the point of like, okay, this level's a little too hard, this level's a little too hard. Uh-oh. They're all a little too hard now, so... missed it at first, too. Missed... Oh, this. Yeah, this is, the actual Baba in there. Love the game, though. Yeah, no, it's so cool. But I wanted to click on this simply because I'm like, wait a second. Like, I could very much... I could be thinking about it. Do I still have that fourth wall pulled up? I'm like, I could be thinking about repurposing these assets here to make... Especially like that little hello that I have in the corner. I could do Plunk and then do that as merch. I really need to throw some more random merch stuff on here. Like I was saying with the, like... Oh, I did have fourth wall pulled up. But yeah, like I was saying with all of these things here. Yeah, like this, where I'm like, I've had people say that this anglerfish is super cool, but I'm like, I totally could. But this is the thing, it's like, you know, it's cool and it's interesting, but is it, like, worth $8 to put it on a sticker or a mug or something? That's the real thing. Yeah, because that's what this is a sticker, right? Why $8 for a sticker? That seems like a lot for a sticker. Right? It is? It's $8 for a sticker? It's not a massive sticker. I have this sticker sitting here right in front of me, and it's smaller than a business card. And that's one sticker. What? I actually do like the shirt, though. Do I want to try to see if codes work, too? I should. Yes, we should test that. I think you can adjust the price, right? Yeah, I was gonna say, $25 for a shirt sounds right. $8 seems like a lot for a sticker, though. I don't know, unless I don't know about tariffs messing stuff up, too. Okay, no, I like your idea of let's stop getting distracted by merch stuff and test the code. Okay, so now we want to add a code to the code. That's... I'm gonna have fun with that joke for a while. Okay, so add code. And the code I want to add to the code is... okay, so it's a new list of integers. Anybody got a series of numbers they want me to test? Your sticker's 520? That seems more reasonable. Yeah, I'll have to look at this later. 520, you said 520? And we do sticker price? Is the code that we're trying to, oh. That would help. U, and then 520. And sticker price. Sticker. Or maybe price, that's a little shorter. There we go. And then it fits with the P thing we got going here. Not that it is a zero. I don't have any zeros though, so we might have to do 521. Because right now I just have between 1 and 6. So okay, so 521. Unless we change the number. Unless you have a different number in mind. That is, yeah, because that was the other thing, too, is I have those flippin' Where's Waldo's that I've had people interact with and stuff, too, that I'm like, that's entirely something that I want to throw on a shirt. Because I don't know how many, like, interactive t-shirts there are. But I know I have one that has a bunch of onomatopoeias on it, and I've had multiple people kind of poke at it and like make the sounds of the onomatopoeias, and I'm like, okay, people seem to enjoy an interactive t-shirt, so it's like, if it's just a Where's Waldo on a t-shirt. When was the last time I did a Where's Waldo? I don't know, a heckin' while. Wow, it's been a long heckin' while since I just dropped a random Where's Waldo. There we go. 2023? Dang, dude. Because I can just kind of crank these out, too. I have versions that they're facing different directions, too, right? There he is. Yeah, it's like, man, I could even do the legalize nuclear bombs. We what's the Shadow Wizard Money Gang? There we go. Not that anybody knows what this is anymore. That was a pretty short-lived meme, but you know, fantastic meme. Okay. Price. And then how much should this score? It's just 520 or 521. Seems like a lot because it is, but this is just a test until it's not. That's how all of this works. Oh, I'm like, it's not even 8 o'clock. I'm like, I need to go to bed at 8 o'clock if I'm getting up at 4 o'clock. Which, this is not working. Which is why I haven't done that van pool, because I need to get up at 4 if I want to catch the van pool. So, yeah, it's not a test. This now stays in the game forever, 100%. Well, that's the thing, though, too, is like, I could just make it a very rare occurrence that you get the upgrade that lets you score 521 as But then the question is going to be, where did 521 come from? And it's like, it's a sticker price. There's no 5s, so we need all of those things. There's no 2s. 5, 2. There's no 1s. There's no 5s. That's so many 4s. Five, 2, and 1. There is a 5, a 2, and a 1. Okay. So now can I get them all together? If I get rid of that 3? Yeah, the colors don't score anymore. So that's just a 5. Okay, I get rid of the 6s? No, that's gonna... I don't want it to score. I just want the... or maybe... No. Okay, we just get rid of 1 6. There we go. Okay. Now, can I score a 5, 2, 1, and does it give me 521 points? I guess plus 11. 540! It did! Hell yeah. Congrats, your code thing works too. So now can we do it again? There's a 5 and a 2. There's no 1 next to it. There's a 5 and a 2 and no 1 next to it. The 1 is way the heck over here. Oh, there's no easy way to score the 2. And there's no easy way to Can you... Okay, let's just get rid of those for now. And then I need to get rid of that 6. So now 5. Yeah, because I can cut back across this. So 5. Then we cut over to here, hit the 2. Then we wiggle over here and hit the 1. There we go. So that's 5, 2, 1. And a 6 on top of the 18. Yep. Hell yeah. Okay, and I do still kind of want the colors to be added at some point. But okay, we're just gonna... That's just this. Oh, and then I could say, hey, look, I got something done. Is this still on Windows? Or is this still on... Yeah, because I don't want to make this a web version just yet. I want to get the color scoring working first. And then I want to add it to the actual, like, upgrade things there. This is a Windows build, so yes, this is good for a marketing build. Okay, 4. Oh, wrong year. We've teleported into the past. I don't know if I want to go to last year. I don't know where. That's the thing of, like, I'm not super excited about going into the future, but I don't know if it was super great in the past either. You know, back in the past I had hope, though. Not that I don't have hope now. I guess I had a little more clarity of vision as to, like, where things could go in the future. That's been lost now. I have hope for the future, but I don't know how it's gonna turn out or where it's gonna go. At least the capitalist system here feels like it's falling apart and that something else needs to happen. But what that is and how long that's gonna take, who knows? That's the real question. They keep saying AI is gonna be huge and it's gonna do a lot, and okay, we're gonna get rid of it. Hide the UI stuff. It's not necessary. It's just obnoxious. Okay, wait. All y'all need to go under a UI element for the... It's not really tutorial. Actually, yeah, I guess I could do. Okay, you go away there. 2 a.m. Gonna play some Monster Hunter and then go to sleep, but great to watch a bit of the stream. Thank you, thank you. I said also, yes, since it worked and now it's getting late, go to sleep. No! Could have gone and raided somebody, but I guess if y'all are taking off anyway, then. Well, then we'll see if I do a raid or not. I guess it'll be just doing a marketing thing instead. So all y'all can just go on. Oh, wait. Positioning wise. Yeah, you're an empty game object. Make sure you're at 0. There we go. Now I can just hide the tutorial stuff. There we go. Okay. But thank y'all for stopping by and doing the thing. Although I realize once you see the message, they've already gone. I'm sorry about your stupid monster card or whatever. I'm already gone. We've all left. Yeah, it has given me a lot of Legends of Adventures clips, which I'm not opposed to. Okay. I want to fix the shadows at some point too. Wait. So write that down. Write that down. I started that. I didn't finish that. Oh yeah, that's the dragging the button around. I still haven't fixed. And then I've gotten rid of that. Shoot, what did I just say? I said write that down. I wanted to fix the shadows. So Unity. Alright, okay, just shadows. Shadows look low quality. Yeah, because I even watched a 1.5 minute long video on how you can tweak it. And then I proceeded to not do that. Okay, right now it is scoring. There's no ones. And can I score a palindrome? Like a 4-3-4 or a 3-4-3? No, not really. Feels like I should be able to score a 3-for-3. Okay, 2-1-1. Or a 2-1-2. A 2-1-1-2. Oh wait, what was that? Is that what the song's called? I'm gonna ruin you. 2-1-2 song? It is. There is definitely some bad words in that song though. Good song though. I don't know if the artist is I don't know where the artist is. For some reason I just know this song. I don't know why I know just this song, but I have not heard of it, Celia Banks, hardly at all since. But yeah, fun music video, good song. Okay. Can I score a 2-1-2 or a 1-2-1? Not easily. Oh, I want that reroll button, and then I got rid of it. Oh, there we go. If I do that, that scored everything. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now I can just do a... whatever. Okay, now. There we go. Okay, no, wait, I can't. Okay, it needs to be a 5-second video. Then I don't want to edit it. Okay, no, we go again. 2-3-2, something like that. We go again. And I could try to do this 5-2-1. There's 1s and 2s. Shoot. I don't want to edit that other video. I just want to do a little 5-minute record a video and that's it. 5-6-5? 5-4-5? 1-2-1? Give me an easy one. 6-5-6? Maybe. Oh, but then the 6s are gonna score. Oh, and the 3. Okay, so yeah, but now I'm gonna get addicted to just hitting the restart button. There we go. 2-1-2. Okay, so now I can just score that. There. Now it's just a tight, quick little video. Okay, videos. And captures and the latest one being to date the 4th of December. This last, yes, this one. It's because I need to cut. No, I have to. Doesn't matter, I have to cut it down. Because it's just gonna be... Oh, and then I accidentally skipped out on an update here. I didn't mean to skip out on an update. I just gotta remember all of these. Man, I didn't realize how good I had it with that last video editing software. Yeah, because this is for, like, making a full YouTube video. This is making for a big thing, and I'm like, I'm not making a big thing. I just want to chop off the beginning of the video just a little bit so that it just starts. Yeah, okay, and then because the beginning of the video is half the flippin' video, and then Instagram's like, this is too small. And Discord complained, this is too big. And then... And then it cuts to a still scene, though. Yeah, I do. I don't. I do. I don't. Okay, there. Okay, it really isn't that hard to do this, though. Okay, so this is palindrome. Yeah, okay, under videos, captures, there we go. Yeah, we're pushing through the ad break. Did that export it? I mean, it was heckin' tiny, so... Shoot. Yeah, I do think my sinuses are still goofed up in some way. The way I be sneezing. The way I got a nose whistle going. The way I've been doing this really, really light, sad, weird, like, cough thing. Okay, palindrome? You said you exported it. Yeah, you did. Would you look at that? Okay. I don't know what an emoji would look like for a palindrome. Is there a Bob emote? There is. Boba. Sure, it's a celebratory thing, I guess. I don't know. Okay, let's just use the same set of tags and then just remix them. Let's see, score? Scoring? Sure, whatever. Okay, it's just bothering me. okay, this is not as good as X in terms of its tagging, because it's not telling me what these tags are, if these tags exist. Okay, but this is definitely a better video. Not a good video, but a better video. Oh, minor update to Borderlands 4. I still want to do some Borderlands 4, man. I gotta finish the dumb dad blasted thing. Because I'm not too far off from finishing the main story. It's just the fact that I gotta go level up to finish the main story. It's so weird to be, like, not obsessed with a Borderlands thing. Like, it's a core part of me, and yet... Oh, board games. Wait. Board games is trending on X. I don't know why it's trending. Maybe I should look that up. Or we just send it. It just also feels like a bad idea to just send it. Do I want to know why board games is trending on X? Oh, it's not anymore. Missed my shot. No, it is. Is this good? Is this bad? Is this just random? It's just random. Doesn't seem to be synced up with anything. Okay, well then we hop on the bandwagon. Hop on the trend. Yeah, it's because I'm like, oh, if I end at 8 o'clock, which it's past 8 o'clock, dadgummit. Okay, yeah, it really wasn't that hard to edit the video. I should be doing this more frequently. Just edit the video real quick. Where did Fluffin go? Here we go. And then everybody left and went to bed like reasonable, sane people, dang it. I want to go back to sleeping at 9 to 5 again. Oh, see, it looks like the cover is correct, and the video is not. Yeah, no, you actually have to just go on TikTok. It's like, man. Okay, so we're not doing that on TikTok. And here, hopefully, is short enough that I can dump it on Discord. Okay, so that should be everybody updated. So that was you. Yes, that was you. Not that I use X anymore. Okay, yep. Then you. It is weird that I'm like, I do think the game looks fairly aesthetic. And like, it's basic. Like the shapes are pretty basic. The colors are pretty basic. But I do think it looks fairly aesthetic. Okay. So that was social media. Then after the stream, I get the clips, which I barely got anything, but okay. Oh. I'm like, then we go raid somebody. I don't think anybody's here. it's bedtime. Everybody went to bed. Had I killed the stream like 10 minutes earlier. Yep, it did. Oh shoot, I need to update the goal. That's at least something to look at. Yeah, okay, and I got over the 2-hour mark. Oh yeah, no, it's fully, everybody's gone. Okay, so let's update the goal while I'm looking at it. Not achievements, stream manager. Then I can go to manage goals and go to follower goal. The goal amount is needing to be updated. End the goal before it can. Okay, wait. And then, like, important numbers. Like a list, I guess. Oh, shoot. Is it under here? Almanac of Interesting Numbers. I did save it. Hell yeah. Oh, 369 for number of octomenos. Well then, that's... because I think I'm pretty close to that, right? Yeah. Description is number of octomenos. There we go. Again, that's like just, yeah, 3 followers. Okay, but I can bugger off with the stream because ain't nobody here, everybody went to bed. I need to remember to do this too. I'm like, wait a second. Okay, we like I said, I need to both A, go to bed, and nobody's here. Why? Why did somebody have to show up right when I said nobody's here? Excuse me. Okay, good. That's just me. It's just me watching my own stream. Okay, I can't just go to bed. Okay. So... okay, I can get rid of that here in a second. Okay. Goodbye. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun sleeping. I will be back tomorrow with... more of this. I really should finish this, because both A, if I'm showing it off tomorrow, or rather the day after. If I'm showing it off the day after, and then if I'm showing it off... yeah, it's as much as I want to play a bunch of games. We're just gonna crank on this up until Christmas. And then I'll take a break, pretty much. Well, no, it'll be that week after. Right after my birthday. That's when I'll take a break from trying to update this. Okay, but I'll be back tomorrow with more game development. As much as I want to take a break, we're cranking, so. Goodbye, good night, thanks for stopping by, have fun sleeping, good luck, bye.